Monster. The Attack on Titan X-Mute Listener Fanfic by Mocha Maki. Chapter 48. Your eyes slowly blinked open. Your head was throbbing. For some reason, the invisible chains that were holding you down felt looser. You felt lighter. Almost free. In both a good and bad way. You slowly managed to come to, not falling unconscious anymore. Your name? Are you okay? Can you stand? Aaron asked. Your eyes flickered toward him weakly. You groaned. You felt nauseous, probably from the heat. You watched as Aaron came closer to you, his hand reaching for your face. He wiped it gently. You quickly realized how close he was. You still had blood on you, he explained. You actually handled that whole experience. When I first transformed, I felt so weak and tired. Transformations take a lot of energy out of you, Aaron said. Transformation? Wait, I transformed? Into a Titan? You thought. Guess you were in denial. But how? Why did you transform? You were given many chances to. Why now? What drove you to it? You gasped in horror. Oh no. Armin! Where is he? What happened to him? You caught the smell of burnt flesh. The dread feeling began to grow more. You looked behind Aaron and noticed a familiar burnt corpse laying there, unmoving. At this point, your heart dropped. Aaron noticed your look of horror. His face saddened. Yeah. What you're staring at is Armin. I should have known this would happen, but we stuck to his plan anyway. Out of all the events we've faced, why didn't he run away when he had the chance? You slowly moved yourself closer to Armin's body and continued to stare in horror. Then your mouth moved. You felt your heart race and your body shook. Your breathing became abnormal as you struggled to breathe. It was like falling down a deep hole, and the deeper you got, the harder it got to breathe. You felt sick. You felt the contents of your stomach rise up and come out of your mouth. Your name, he said as he gripped onto your body. You continued to heave and retch. A silent, choked sob came out of your throat as tears began to stream down your face. At this point, you stopped throwing up and continued to breathe faster. Aaron realized you were having another panic attack. He calmly stayed silent and stood close beside you. He took your hand and allowed you to squeeze it. You stared forward, your eyes expressed with dread and panic. You let out silent cries and wails of desperation. Aaron rubbed your back gently. He slowly brought your body closer to his. Your head rested on his shoulder, and you continued to cry. I know your name. I know. He tried to comfort you, but he was trying to hold back tears himself. You didn't want to look at him. Not like that. But your crying was put to an end as you caught the scent of two Titan shifters. The cart Titan jumped on multiple houses and made its way towards you. You quickly went to defensive mode and braced yourself. Damn it! Aaron was quick to act too. As he grabbed Bertholdt's unconscious body, he held his blade up to his throat. At this point, the cart Titan was right in front of you, its red glowing eyes staring at both of you as you noticed the male riding on top of it. Your eyes widened slightly. Is this the man who's possessed the Beast Titan? Why is his scent so similar to Aaron's? Unless... No way, you thought. Just try and come closer! Make one move and I'll slit his throat! Aaron threatened. I found you two. Aaron Yeager, and your name, right? The blonde male said. Aaron growled and pressed the blade into Bertholdt's neck, making him spurt out a bit of blood. Aaron, you don't look a thing like your father. And your name? I would have never thought I'd see you face to face like this. The spawn of Ada itself. Ada? Who is this Ada they keep talking about? You were scared to find out. What? Aaron asked. Believe me, I get it. I know how you both feel. Aaron. We're both the victims of your father. And your name? You're the victim of that crazy old bat that put you through everything back then. I'm sorry, you two, but they've brainwashed you guys. You heard Aaron gasp, but you were more confused. Old crazy bat? Who? What are you talking about? Aaron asked. He could have answered, but he abruptly looked up and you smelled fear radiating off his body. He groaned. You're kidding! He chased me all this way? What a monster. A new scent was quickly approaching. You already knew it was Captain Levi. Let's call this a draw, Levi. I'm in no fight to shape right now. Berthold, I'm sorry, but this is the end for you. He began to leave. Aaron, your name. Someday, I'll come back and save you both from this. At this point, you were beyond confused. You and Aaron watched him run away, with the cart titan carrying him. He ran away just like that. Captain Levi managed to land near you two and grunted. Captain! Aaron said. I ran out of gas. Quick, give me your gear so I can go chase him. Right! Hurry! As Aaron was trying to take his gear off, you heard a cough. Your eyes widened. Wait, did Armin just... Aaron must have heard it too, because he slowly turned around to face Armin. He abruptly came close as tears began to well up in his eyes. Yes, Armin's still breathing. Keep going. Don't give up. You can make it. Mikasa apparently arrived at the scene too. She was crying. That's Armin? She weakly asked. You nodded in response. Captain, get the syringe. Turn Armin into a titan. Then we can have him eat Berthold. Hurry up and eject him, Aaron begged. You wanted to feel relief. You wanted to. But this was too good to be true. You wanted to believe Armin was going to be okay. You really did. But this opportunity was too easy. In the pit of the moment, Captain Levi was about to hand over the injection when newcomers arrived. It was an injured Erwin and Flock. Captain Levi, I finally found you. It's the commander. He's badly injured. His stomach gets gouged out and his insides are completely torn to shreds. I can't stop the bleeding. I thought the injection might help him, but what do you think? There it was. After Erwin was laid down and Captain Levi checked for a breath, he got up and held the injection toward his chest. You know what has to happen. Erwin gets the shot. You held your head down, your hands curling up into fists. You can't! You told me you were going to use it on Armin. I'm going to revive the person who can save humanity. You wanted to fight, wanted to do something, but what can you do? No way you were fighting the captain. Aaron and Mikasa, on the other hand, stood their ground, already prepared to fight back. Do you two have the slightest damn clue? This is Erwin, commander of the scouts, and you're telling me to watch him die? There's no time for this. Just get out of my way. Aaron was quick to grip onto the injection. Levi remained stoic. Aaron, check your emotions. Sorry, Captain. Can't do that. Tell me, why didn't you give Armin the injection right away? I was thinking about Erwin, considering the chance he might be alive. But there's no way you could have known he was coming. You're not wrong, Aaron. But he's here now, and I'm going to revive him. Aaron gasped and tried to get the injection away from him, but Levi knocked Aaron away harshly. You gasped and Mikasa was quick to act and lunged toward Levi, knocking him down. You shivered and covered your ears. No, you can't let this happen. You didn't want Armin to die. At the same time, what about the commander? Something in you was ringing. You knew you could do something. But what? What can you do? Little by little, everyone arrived at the scene and the decision was heartbreaking for everyone. You all wanted to revive Armin. But Hanji, Flock, and Levi knew that Erwin was still needed to lead the scouts. But you just watched. You couldn't say anything. You never left Armin's side. Your mind was throbbing. What can you do? What can you do? You know what you can do. Huh? You keep trying to forget. Keep the memories locked. Live this false reality like you don't know anything. But after everything that's happened, They already suspect you. Huh. You knew the voice in your head was right. You could save him, you know. Or don't. I'm sure you're starting to realize your purpose here, right? If he dies, then that means you're continuing your mission. No, you don't want that. If you don't do this now, you'll forever live with the regret. But even if you do, will it even work? What will happen to Erwin if I do this? Better to try it rather than not to. You need to act quickly. You planned your next course of action. You saw Aaron's ODM gear making your way over. You picked it up and dropped it on the roof, creating a loud noise. This grabbed everyone's attention. I think I can save both. Your name? What? What the hell do you mean both? What the hell can you do? Commander has internal injuries. The injection can only save him, Flock argued. My abilities. I can heal injuries like that. How can you be so sure? Do you even know your own Titan abilities? You thought about the words you were going to write carefully. I do. I just chose to forget them. Those words either shocked or sent shivers down some of their spines. You made your way over to Erwin. He was still breathing, which was good. Please, please work. You used your blade to cut your hand. You squeezed your hand into the fist, allowing your blood to drop onto Commander Erwin's wound and into his mouth. Commander, if this does work, I'm sorry for what other effects it will place on you. Commander Erwin let out a guttural gasp and groaned. Everyone flinched. Was it actually working? Erwin's body fell back, his eyes closing as he groaned in pain. You took your hand back and watched expectantly. Erwin began to breathe hard. It didn't look like he was getting better. It's not working! You made it worse! Flock yelled. Now, wait a second. What if it needs time? It would have done so already. I'm sorry, your name. Thank you for trying, Hanjay said. Your eyes looked at Hanjay and Captain. They looked a bit grateful you tried your best. Meanwhile, you sat there. No, it should have worked. It should have. You ignored the background yelling. Aaron and the others saying that by some miracle you saved Erwin, but Captain, Hanjay, and Flock were having none of it. Soon you felt yourself get picked up. You gasped. Who was moving you? I'm sorry, your name. We have to go. You heard Jean tell you. No, I'm not leaving him here. You tried to fight back, but Jean held on to you. I know your name. I know. I'm sorry, but we really do have to go. No. You wanted to believe that you did help, that you did do something. It was supposed to work. Jean managed to get a grip on you and zip away. You fought back, but you gave in and just cried. All Jean could do was hold on and try to comfort you. Armin, Commander, I'm sorry. Was this the last time you'll see Armin? For once, you were wrong. Time skip. You watched as the pure Titan Armin picked up the dismembered Berthold. He screamed and cried out for help. Guys, please, help me, save me! But you remained where you were. You gripped onto Jean's shirt as Berthold was brought closer and closer to Armin's mouth. You instantly buried your face into Jean's shoulder as you tried to block out the sounds of Armin eating Berthold. All Jean could do was stroke your hair as you shivered. Armin's Titan fell, and you all went towards it. You watched as Armin's figure slowly came out of the nape. You felt tears begin to pour from your eyes again. He's alive. Armin, you thought tearfully. Meanwhile, Hanjay, Captain Levi, and Flock gathered around the now-deceased Erwin. Hanjay confirmed he was dead. That was it. The end of the reign for Erwin. Or so they thought. Erwin suddenly gasped. The three of their hearts dropped when they heard that gasp. No way. Erwin? Commander! He was alive? Erwin! Hanjay rushed to his side. Erwin was gasping for air as his eyes wide stared up. Hanjay looked down and found the wound was healing. They couldn't believe it. He was alive? Your name. You actually saved him. Erwin began to say. Erwin, what is it? Hanji asked. Your name? Ada, Erwin muttered before passing out. He remained silent. Ada? Who was that? Did she actually do it? She saved the commander? Flock asked. Yes, she did. Hanji never thought they would even say those words. Flock smiled, letting out relieved laughs as tears streamed down his cheeks. He looked at Hanji and Levi, expecting them to be overjoyed as well, but their faces didn't read joy. They looked more afraid and tense than relieved. What is it? Flock asked. How did she bring him back? What did she do? Hanji asked. What even is she? Captain Levi added. Hanji looked back at the passed out Erwin. They noticed something even more disturbing. Something was moving inside Erwin's veins. I hope you weebs enjoyed Chapter 48 of Monster, the Attack on Titan X-Mute Listener fanfic by Mokamaki. If you want to read the original, please visit the link in the description below the video. Anyways, that's enough for me. My name is Bizarre, and I'll see you weebs in the next video. Cue the outro.
He's bizarre. He's bizarre. He's bizarre. Bizarre steps to his mic to make his little sounds. The weebs jump up and cheer. Hit subscribe and stick around. ASMR most times with Minecraft on the side. Some modded games or Deku there to soothe you when you cry. Go ahead, close your eyes, kick back and put him on, and get even more bizarre through his Patreon. Need a friendly pal to get you through the night? Well, get headphones, take a listen, and maybe hit subscribe. He's bizarre.